Okay, so today is Sunday, February 18th, and I am signing up for 2 marathons, and I thought that would be fun to document this since I'm going to be documenting my marathon journey. So yeah, let's sign up for a half marathon. I'm kind of nervous, but I feel like once I do this, I'm going to have no excuses and I'm going to have to train, and I feel like that's going to be motivation for training. Submit order. Oh my god. I'm signed up. I am signed up for this half marathon. That's crazy. So that's the first race I signed up for, which is the half marathon. I'm also signing up for a 10K, which is happening a few months before the half marathon. And I feel like that would be good for me to do just because I feel like it would give me an idea. And also this event is actually the event that I saw that got me into running. So I feel like it would be really fun to do this one just because I feel like it would be a full circle moment. Submit order. It's processing. There we go. So I've officially signed up for 2 races, which is crazy. I am nervous, but at the same time I am excited. And yeah, this is the beginning of a new chapter, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey, and I'm excited to see what the journey will be because we're February right now. The first race is in May and the second one is in September. So yeah, I'm excited and nervous, but I'm happy at the same time. Hey guys, so this is my first update for this video. There's currently 34 days left before race day. So for my first race, I'm running a 10K, and today we're April 21st and I'm doing my first ever 10K run outside. Honestly, I just recently started running outdoors. My first run outdoor was like 2 weeks ago, and it's very much different to running on a treadmill because before that I was kind of just training and doing my plan on a treadmill. And obviously it's very different. I think the most I've done on a treadmill was 8 kilometers, and the most I've done outside so far was an 8.7 kilometer run last week. I'm gonna insert all of my Strava like stuff somewhere on the screen so you can see, but it wasn't like a full run, it was like a run and walk because it was my first run with my friend. My friend is currently training for 2 full marathons and an Ironman, which is crazy. But so he took me on his regular path, which is on a hill. When I say a hill, it's like a hill. Like, it's super steep and it goes all the way up, and where I live, we don't have many hills like that. So I was really struggling. My calves were on fire and my calves have been like hurting for like a week. And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of been like bumming me out to the point where I was like kind of depressed because there's like 2 things I really don't like is 1, being sick, and 2, feeling like any kind of physical pain, because I feel like when like something's hurting or like when I'm sick, I can't be productive. I know this is something I need to work on, so I am working on it. Like, I'm learning to listen to my body and not push myself too much. So that's why this week I took it a bit slow. So on Tuesday I did my 3K run and I did struggle, but it was my best pace yet. So I'm gonna insert like a screenshot of that on the screen. But the next day I went to play tennis with my friend, and I honestly couldn't run because the pain in my calves was so bad that like every time I would like run, it would kind of like, I don't know, like flare up. So I took it slow that day, and on Thursday I was supposed to do a 5K run, didn't do that. And today, like I mentioned, I'm doing my first 10K run outside. Right now I'm kind of feeling like a little something in my right calf. My left calf feels fine, but it's not like as bad, so I think that it's like mostly healed. But I did ask my friend if we could do more of like a flatter surface today, so that's what we're gonna do. It shouldn't be as bad, I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But yeah, it is very cold today. It feels like -1 right now. So I'm like layered up. I'm wearing like this North Face jacket that I thrifted, my Lulu Define jacket, and a Lulu long sleeve as well. So hopefully that's good. I have this headband, but I also have this for my ears, and I have gloves obviously. And we're wearing the vest today because we're doing a 10K run. We're obviously gonna be listening to the Tortured Poets Department. People always told me that I must be like chemically imbalanced to want to run for fun, and in a way, sure, I get it and true, but the fact that I can also listen to Taylor Swift and like some of the like the sadder songs when I run, there really must be something there. But yeah, I'm excited for the run. I'm really hoping that my calves don't act up. I know I should be like listening to my body, but I'm like so committed to this that I don't want to like stop my training. So hopefully everything's fine. I did order a massage gun. My friend who does all the marathons told me to, and that's kind of been helping. I'm starting to realize that like when I started my running journey, like I really didn't think any of this through. Like even like the pain that comes with running, or like the potential physio, the recovery stuff that you have to do, like getting a massage gun, I really didn't think about any of it. I just thought that it would be a fun hobby and like a fun thing to do, and it really is. I'm having so much fun like running, but there's so much that goes into it, like even just the gear. I think at some point I'm gonna do a haul of everything I bought as a beginner runner so you can get an idea, and I might also put like a spending tracker so you can see how much I spent. So if you want to get into running, you can get like an idea. Anyways, I have to get going now. I'm gonna go run probably the most mid 10k anyone's ever seen, but yeah, we gotta get it done. It's April 28th today, and so there's 27 days to race day. This week was, well, I have some good and bad news. So the bad news is that the pain this week was really bad, like so bad. Like I can't even explain to you how bad the pain was. I think that last week I mentioned that I thought the reason why my calves were hurting was because of the run on the hills the week before, and also because I started increasing my distance, and that is part of the reason. But like when I did my long distance run last Sunday, I felt okay, like I felt good. And then on Tuesday I had to do my 3k run, and oh my god, did I struggle. I had like the worst time of my life doing that 3k run. And usually 3k runs, they're easy, I can do it without stopping, but this week I had to stop like 4 times because I couldn't keep going. My calves were hurting so much. And long story short, I ended up doing some research, and I found out that what I'm experiencing are shin splints. And obviously I had heard about like shin splints from like the videos that I've consumed of other runners and like the people that I know who run, but oh my god, for some reason I never thought that this would happen to me. But obviously it makes sense since I'm like increasing the volume of my runs and like going longer distances, so it's like very hard on the legs and especially on the calves. So this week I've been doing a lot of like stretching and like exercises to help with that. I've been icing my shins like every day, doing some massages, some shin scraping, which I found out about, but basically I ended up taking a little bit of a break, and I was supposed to do my intervals on Thursday, but I pushed that to Friday. And I thought that it would be easy because my intervals, I do them on the treadmill just because I find it easier to control my pace for like the different intervals, but I still struggled. It was my worst fucking pace ever since I started running. So yeah, because of that, like this week has been challenging, especially like mentally. Like I almost cried on Tuesday, and that's crazy because if you had told me last year when I first like started running and thinking about like running marathons and stuff, if you had told me that one day I would be crying about shin splints because I can't run, I would have laughed in your face. But like that is my reality today. But yeah, I'm trying to like keep it positive. Like I know I shouldn't be like stressing too much about this. I should listen to my body, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to do everything I can to shorten recovery time. But the good news is that today I did my long distance run since it's Sunday, and I didn't feel the pain as much. It was a pretty good run. I was able to keep up, and we did a lot of hills today, so that was pretty good too. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I feel like I started the week pretty down, but now I'm feeling a little of a high. So yeah, I guess that's part of the training. I wanted to give you a quick update while I'm stuck in the traffic, but today I did my long run. I ended up doing 8k. My plan said 13, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's absolutely miserable. I'm holding it because we're moving and it might go flying, but anyways, I'm still glad that I did the run because I don't know what the weather's gonna be like on race day, so I feel like it's good that I practice in the rain and when it's like super cold as well, because it was still like freezing today, and my shoes got wet during the run, so I was running with like wet socks. I didn't feel much pain in my shins, but to be fair, I did ice them yesterday. Also, halfway through my run, so when we stopped at the Olympic Stadium, I took a gel. Obviously I didn't end up needing it because we didn't run back, but I thought that's what we're going to do. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the gel. It wasn't bad. It was the honey, I think it was the same brand. It was the honey stinger gel, and the flavor was fruit smoothie. It wasn't bad. I took like half of it because I think for me it's like the texture thingy. Like I had to force myself to swallow it, so I don't think I'll be taking gels when I run. It's Sunday, May 12th, I want to say. I'm about to go do my long run. It's gonna be an afternoon long run, and I'm doing it alone for the first time. Actually, I haven't done any like long runs by myself, like outside. I used to like run on the treadmill a lot, and I would do like my long runs there in the winter, but now ever since I started running with my friend, I haven't done it by myself. So we're gonna do that today. Quick update before I go on my long run. This week was not a good one. The shin pain made a return, so we'll see how today goes, hoping it won't be too bad. Just finished my 10K run. God, I love this fucking vest. I can't even tell you how much I love it. Like at the halfway point, it was getting too hot, so I stuffed my Lululemon jacket in here. Whew. It was a good one. It was honestly a solid run. I really enjoyed that. Also, I had my honey stinger waffle. Man, I fuck with those. I fuck with those big time. I think I'm gonna order myself a box of just like those waffles. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's horrible, but I just wanted to do a quick update before I go for my run. It's Saturday today. There's literally a week left before the race because it's next Saturday, so I kind of like changed up my schedule for my running. Obviously we're tapering right now, so I'm taking it a bit slow, but yeah, today we're going for an 8K. I've lathered my fucking like calves with this biofreeze. I got it from Amazon. It's like a dupe for the Pure Sport. I tried to get that one, but they don't sell it here in Canada, so, or I don't know, I could be wrong, but I didn't find it on Amazon. So I got this one, and basically it just like cools the pain. And yeah, so I'm hoping this works today. Like this week my legs have been a fucking nightmare. I'm not even like exaggerating a bit. So yeah, I did my 3K on Tuesday. I was feeling some pain in my shins, but I decided to just like push through, and as soon as I stopped my 3K, like as soon as I stopped running, immediate fucking pain in my shins. I was limping back home, and after that I just took it slow. I didn't do my interval run this week because I knew that I was gonna destroy my legs. And yesterday when I woke up, like half of my legs, like the bottom half, just like so much pain. Today I'm running with a run club. Actually, they're doing an 8K, which is perfect because that's what I had on my plan. I'm gonna munch on this. I got myself a box of these. Fucking love them. I talked about it last week, honey stinger and the salted caramel flavor. So yum. So yeah, I'm gonna walk there, and yeah, I'll update you guys after the run. Run itself wasn't a good one. The shin pain was definitely tolerable. I don't know how much the biofreeze helped, but I'm still gonna keep using it. I feel like it makes a little bit of a difference, but maybe like my shins are just like so far gone that like even that doesn't help. So yeah, that's a little bit concerning, but I'm gonna take it slow this week. Like I said, we're tapering from this point on. But yeah, the run club, so much fun, such good vibes. It's May 25th, which means that it's officially the race day. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's more because of my shins. I feel like otherwise I would be fine. But I did tape my shins yesterday. I ordered some kinesiology tape, and that helped, so I'm gonna do the same thing today. I'm really hoping that that's gonna help me while I run. The race is in Ottawa, so we're driving there right now. I'm gonna go pick up Ashley and Sandra because they're coming with me to support me, and I'm so grateful for them, so thank you so much. And yeah, I just hope that everything goes well. I'm packed up. I have everything that I could possibly need and more, and I'm gonna take you along so you can see what it's like and for me to document this thing that I'm doing because it is my first ever race. I'm gonna wrap this up and get going, and I will see you there. running so fast. Oh my god. I think she's gonna make her PR.
She's really fast, yeah.
Well, she's gonna be done in 5 minutes.
Oh, she finished. Okay, yell her name.
Oh, she has her damn earphones in. Misha! Misha!
Misha! How was it? Look, you got your banana.
I did my personal best. I know, we saw. You're going so fast though. We were tracking you. You're going so fast. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm so happy. I did all of this for this. I think the pretzel wasn't a good idea. Hey guys, so it's a few days after the race day now. I thought that would be nice for me to quickly talk about the day and reflect on it. I feel like that would be a nice way to conclude the video. Basically, we got to Ottawa around 10:30, and the first thing we did was head down to the exposition to pick up my race kit. After that, we just chilled. We walked around, we got food, we shopped. We kind of just ended up staying in this mall because it was close to the start of the race, and also we had parked underground, so everything that I needed for the race was there. The race itself was at 6:30, which was quite late for me personally. So around 4 I was feeling a bit low on energy and I really just need to get hyped up for the race. So I got a pretzel. I got a sugar cinnamon pretzel, and this is a key part of the story, so we're gonna come back to it. After that, we headed back to the parking garage so I could start getting ready for the race. As soon as I changed into my top and my vest, like, I was feeling it, I was ready to go. And then we headed outside. We walked closer to the start area so I could, you know, get locked in. I could do some stretching, and we also taped my shins, which really helped. And then it was go time. So yeah, let's talk about the 10K itself. I was definitely high on energy at that point. As soon as I found like my spot in the crowd of the people that were gonna run, like, I was feeling it, I was vibing to my music, and then the run started. So around 2K, I started feeling some stomach cramps, but I tried to just put that out of my mind because my main worry, as you probably caught on, like the whole video I talked about it, were my shins. Like, that was my main worry, and I was feeling fine. Like, my shins were fine. I definitely think the tape really helped, and I was really happy about that, so I just put the cramps out of my mind. I thought that eventually they would just go away, but at the halfway points, at the 5K mark, I was really feeling it, and I knew that the cramps were not going away, and I also knew why, and that was because I was really dehydrated. And my first mistake was not taking a water flask with me. So usually I have my vest, I have 2 flasks, one with electrolytes and the other one with water. And that day, for whatever reason, I was like, you know what, that's fine, I don't need water. And that's because on my usual like long runs, I tend to always reach for my electrolytes, like rarely my water. So that was my logic going into that, which was really stupid considering the fact that I also didn't drink a lot of water that day. So that was mistake number 2. But thankfully at the 5K mark they had a water station, so that really helped. Kilometers 6 and 7 were the toughest for me. I felt like at that point I had like a rock in my stomach. Like, my stomach has never felt tighter. I had to like keep stopping to like walk it out, and at some point I genuinely thought that I was gonna throw up because I felt like my food like rising up. But then this angel ran past me and she said, "You got this," and I locked in. I locked into that moment, and I knew that the water station was coming up because I had looked at the map. So the next water station was at the 8 kilometers. So I was like, hey, I just have to make it there. I took my time at the water station. I drank up, and then I knew that I only had 2 kilometers to go. And I also knew that a 3rd water station would be coming up at the 9K mark. So that was my motivation to just keep going. And also what really saved me was Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar. I just needed that hater energy towards myself, and it really pushed me. Made it to the 9K mark, had my water, and then I knew that I was so close to the end. I only had that 1 last kilometer to go, and I've never wanted to finish a run so badly in my life. I still had that rock sitting in my stomach, and so I knew what I needed to do, and that was just to keep running. And at the 500-meter mark I started sprinting. I don't think I've ever sprinted that fast in my life, but finishing that race felt so good. One, because I finally had done it, and two, because I knew I could just like walk it out and lay down on the grass and just chill with my friends. And yeah, it ended up being my fastest 10k yet, which is crazy because in my head I felt like I was going slow. And so I finished it in an hour and 4 minutes. And if only I hadn't walked, if only I didn't have those stomach cramps, I know that I could have done it under an hour, which also feels good to know. But yeah, it's crazy that it's done. It's crazy that it was my personal best, and I'm just so happy with everything. Obviously the stomach cramp wasn't ideal, but I feel like I got to live my Michael Scott moment in the fun run episode. I'm sure he and I were going through the same thing. And once again, going back to my point that I made earlier, I think it's because I over carb loaded, and that's because one, I never run this late. My long runs are usually in the mornings, and obviously I carb load the day before, like when I have dinner, and then I sleep, and in the morning I have breakfast, and that's, you know, that's enough for me to keep going. But I've never tried running the evening after having, you know, all 3 meals, and yeah, I definitely like overdid it. So that was mistake number 3. I definitely should have like practiced running late with all 3 meals to see what it would feel like. But yeah, stomach cramp aside, it was a great run. The energy there was like awesome. The people there were awesome. The people I came to support were awesome. The people that made signs were awesome. Everything was so amazing and incredible, and I can't even explain it to you, but they all like kept me going. I'm so happy that I did it, and I'm so proud of myself as well. And I'm so incredibly grateful for my friends Ashley and Sandra that came with me and supported me and made signs. I feel like if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have done as well. And also the fact that we had to drive back home, like I knew that I had to do it pretty fast, so that was also something that kept me going. And also just getting to share this moment with them and experience this moment was surreal, because just last year, you know, we had went to Ottawa, and that's when all of this started for me. So going back there was like a full circle moment, and yeah, I'm just so grateful for all of it. So yeah, but yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you may have found this helpful if you're starting your running journey. I think I'm going to do a separate video showing everything that I bought so far for running, so if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for that. And yeah, now we just have the half marathon to train for, which is insane. But yeah, you're gonna keep seeing like more videos about running on this channel, so if you're into that, make sure to subscribe and make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys with a new video very soon. Bye.